introduce you into the general concept of why NuGet exists and what you can do with it. And then I will cover some specific scenarios which are more suitable for an enterprise environment. So I will explain how you can host your own NuGet repository, which is definitely interesting because enterprises don't want their intellectual property somewhere out there on the public feed. So that's one use case, for instance. But, I'll go deeper in there. Also, continuous integration. How do you deal with those dependencies? What do you do with NuGet packages in a CI environment? Next, we will also see how we can use NuGet in different ways, and some call it abusing, but it's a change of perspective, you'll see. And I'll end with a nice demo on continuous delivery, how you can use NuGet from check-in to deployment fully automated. And we'll jump to conclusion. So let's recap dependency hell. Who has experienced dependency hell or anything similar to it so far? That's a pain. I think some of the keywords there are definitely frustration. Why do you have these issues? It should not be. Also, you're dealing with software packages. So this is actually directly taken from Wikipedia. And you see some keywords there which are directly relevant to NuGet. Depends why NuGet exists. Lots of the frustration comes from dealing with different versions of some dependencies. That's where all the pain points start. I have a simple diagram here. Let's start with an application A, which has a bunch of dependencies, X, Y, Z. And each of those have their own dependencies as well. And at the end of the chain, you might have some dependencies which have dependencies on other dependencies. That's a lot of dependencies in one sentence, so that's the cause of the problem. This is